Hi, this is Therese from One Mother and One Daughter. I'm sorry about my voice, but I'm like getting over a cold. I'm coming to you today to show you a project that I did for a challenge that I'm involved in with the Manhattan scrapbooking group. The challenge, one of the challenges this month was to do a card front swap using the Paisley shape. So I'm just going to read you the email that we got, well, some of the email that we got. They said, this is a new swap for us. Make a 4-inch by 5 1/4 inch front for a greeting card. Do not send in the whole card. Recipients will be able to adhere the front of their own card and can layer them in other cardstock if they want a larger card. Use at least one Paisley shape on the card front, but you may continue your design with other elements. Use stamps, paper, paint, design, drawings, magazines, pictures, etc. Do not include a sentiment on the front. Recipients will be able to choose their own sentiment when they attach the design fronts to their own greeting cards. You need to make 5 card fronts. You will receive 5 card fronts in return. So it's due Wednesday the 26th. So when I looked at this this Paisley shape, let me just show you what it looked like for those who don't know. Can you see that? It's kind of sunny, so I do have shadows. It's a sunny day today in New York. So anyway, when I looked at this, it looked like two things to me. It looked like waves, and it looked like a ghost. So at first, this really gave me a challenge because I was going to do, let me show you what I actually ended up not doing. Where is it? I made these. This was a card. I cut it in half. I was going to do like, I don't know what I was going to do here. But anyway, it ended up being bookmarks. Let me move this back. It ended up being bookmarks because that just didn't work. So I'll say I made those into bookmarks for my daughter. I don't know. So I ended up doing a Halloween theme. Let me just adjust my camera and I'll show you what I did. All the solid paper that I used in this project is from Michael's Recollections. Why am I having a problem saying this word today? Recollections paper packs. The black, the yellow, and the orange. This solid paper is from a Die Cuts with a View fall pack that I bought maybe last year, which is a really cute set. I'm not going to really show you that because I want to make this kind of fast. So what I did was I cut the black cardstock at 4 1/4. 4.5 by 5 1/4, and I just took a little bit off so you can see that I just did a little around the edge of the pattern paper so that you can see the black a little bit. Okay, and then I did a moon, and I used the mustard distressing ink. Well, I did that, use distressing ink around here also. The black is distressing ink. I inked this moon, and I'm just going to put this down. I'm sorry I'm so close. I'm trying to do a new angle because a lot of my videos, no, I'm not going to use that. A lot of my videos I didn't put up because after looking at them, after recording them, I wasn't in focus. So I'm trying a new angle. So I hope this works. Okay, so I'm just going to use my quick dry glue to place my moon down. And I did go around the edges with some Studio G glitter glue, which as far as I'm concerned works just as good as the stickles. So, okay. So that's for my moon, and then, that's just a circle I cut. Then I cut this out of, what did I cut this out of? Where did I get this from? Anyway, I can't remember what I cut this out of. But I'm going to put everything, all the information down at the bottom. I can't remember what I cut this out of, but I cut this scary house. What did I cut this out of? Oh, Chic and Scary, I believe that it is. I cut this house out of Chic and Scary. I'll put the dimensions at the bottom if anyone wanna recreate this card. And I went around the edges, the windows and the doors with black stickles. I used stickles on this one. And what I did was I didn't cut a second cut. I just cut pieces. Let me turn it over so you can see. I just cut pieces to put in the back for the windows. And then I put some foam tape so that it can stand up. So let me just take this off. And as I'm taking off the backing, I'll just like run my mouth a little bit. I tell you about the Manhattan scrapbooking group. I was actually looking for a group to join. I felt like I was the only one in Manhattan that was doing scrapbooking, which I found that I'm not, which is great. And someone was like, well, maybe you should look on Meetup. So I looked on Meetup and I found this really good group hosted by this lady named Cheryl. And the ladies are really fun. We don't have as many meetup times as we used to. So they started doing mail-in because there wasn't enough room in her office anymore. So we do a lot of mail-in swaps now. Okay, I took the paper off the foam tape, and now I'm just adhering this to the front of my card to have the shape in the front like like a scary house. Okay, so with my Paisley shapes, what I did was from paper doll dress up. They have a ghost there, but of course I couldn't use the ghost because I had to use these shapes. But what I did was I cut out the shape, and then I used my Cricut markers and my gypsy, and I just put the face from that ghost on my Paisley shapes and let it draw it in. All of my ghosts have different faces. So this one is from the paper doll dress up. This face is from the paper doll dress up. I think a lot of times we forget to use our markers, so I use the markers here. This one, I created this face using the Peachy Keen. Let's see if I could get it without throwing everything down. Peachy Keen faces. What is this? Like, I think the actual eyes are supposed to be a nose and blah, blah, blah. Can you see that right there? I actually used that. That's from Peachy Keen 494 Everyday Character Faces, this is supposed to be a nose, but I used it as eyes. And this is supposed to be, I don't know what that's supposed to be, if that's supposed to be a nose or eyes, but I used that as a mouth. So that's how I made this ghost. And then I used Peachy Keen pack 754, the one with the glasses, to make this ghost with the glasses, and I inked around the edges. So, and then I put stickles so it can kind of stand out, since I wouldn't be using any bling on the card. So really quickly, let me just glue those down with the quick dry. And this was pretty quick. I hope that I don't have to cut nothing off from this video. I don't edit really well. My video would never get up if I have to edit it. It takes long enough. So take some off there so that it don't squeeze out. Okay, and the last ghost I'm just gonna put like on the house a little bit, so I won't have to do the whole thing. I'll just put it like right on the edge here. And that's my card. Can you see that? I think it's really cute. So this is a really different angle for me, but that's my card. So I think I did pretty well for the challenge using the Paisley shapes as ghosts with the stickles. There's no bling on the card, but as you can see right there, it kind of looks like it's bling. That's how shiny the stickles are. Again, excuse me for my voice. I'm getting over a cold. Hopefully by the time I do my next video, I'll be done with this cold. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please don't be afraid to comment and rate, and enjoy your weekend. Thanks for watching.